Nice of you to drop in.
Hello people, I'm the Real Comic Book Gamer, and this is week 5 of Convergence. Now, I'm only going to be covering 2 issues out of this, which is Convergence Superman number 2 and Convergence issue 5. So let's start off with the main book, Convergence number 5. Also, spoilers for both of these books, so yeah, you've been warned. Let's get into it. So Convergence number 5 is actually giving us more background on Telos. It turns out Telos is not just some planet, because the guy, I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm just going to call him Doctor Strange, because he looks like Doctor Strange to me. Yeah, that guy. Doctor Strange has Brainiac just held up in this shield, and Brainiac's like, release me, and he says no, and he's causing all kinds of chaos for the Earth 2 heroes and everyone, and then he's telling Telos, yeah, your original name is not Telos, Brainiac took you from this planet, like he said, hey, come and be my thing, and you're like, okay, I'll do it. Sort of a Galactus Silver Surfer kind of thing, at least that's what it reminded me of. So Doctor Strange is just sitting there telling them all how powerful he is, and then on the other side of this we see this guy who's, I don't know, he's like some He-Man looking guy, I don't know who he is, but he's just going around killing a lot of lizards, and his wife gets killed by one of these lizards, and he's like, stay here and rest, I'll go and get some help. And we see this really cool panel to where Superman from Earth 2 goes against Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange is like, haha, but I have magic and you're weak to magic, and he says magic might hurt me, Doctor Strange, but it won't stop me. And that was a really cool panel. I liked seeing that, like seeing Earth 2 Superman stand up to him like, it hurts me, but it won't stop me, and that was pretty cool. And then this like weird He-Man guy comes bursting straight through where Brainiac is being held, except I don't know, because Brainiac isn't there. I guess it was just showing him where Brainiac's like being held. I think it was just like a hologram type thing, and he burst straight through it, and the guy's name is Warlord apparently, so he starts fighting Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange just straight up kills him by aging him really fast. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. And then we see Doctor Strange takes control of all the cities, you know, all the ones that we saw in the first issues where Telos was like, hi, I'm Telos, kill each other. Well, now Doctor Strange is like, citizens of Telos, there is no more need to fight. You know, I've taken over. You will all have a place in my new reality as long as you pledge your lives to me. And yeah, we'll see what happens next. Now, this issue was alright, which a little disappointing because I really liked issue 4. I like seeing more about Telos. I wish they would have made this all about Telos and just gotten more into his origin, because I am kind of liking Telos as a villain, and this new Doctor Strange guy is alright. I hope they advance him more, because as it stands right now, I don't care for this dude, like, at all. But we'll see, and I can't wait to see what happens next, because we did see Pre-New 52 Superman in one of those panels where he's saying, like, hey, come and join me and stuff. And so, yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. This issue definitely piqued my interest. Now let's move on to Pre-New 52 Superman. Now, Pre-New 52 Superman is fighting the Flashpoint heroes, just like he was at the end of issue number 1. And here he's fighting them, and again, he's telling them, hey guys, we need to work together, but they don't really care. They think he's a threat. And Captain Thunder, who's the Captain Marvel of Flashpoint, comes up and starts beating on Superman, and Superman hears Lois cry out for help, and he's just like, right now, I don't care about what you have to say, Captain Thunder, and just beats the crap out of him. And then he flies off to see where Lois is. He flies off to where she was originally, but he can't find her there, because in issue 1, Flashpoint Superman took her, because, you know, his Lois was dead, and so he sees there's a new Lois, and he immediately went and took her. And anyways, while he's there, Abin tracks him down there from, you know, Abin from Flashpoint, and he says, okay, clearly you're not a threat. I know a threat when I see one, you're not. And so Superman's like, okay, well then help me. And so Superman figures out that the Flashpoint Superman took Lois to the Flashpoint Batcave, and so Abin Sur's like, why would he take him there? And he says, because Thomas Wayne's a doctor, so clearly it's time. So he flies there, he takes, like, Flashpoint Superman without anyone seeing, and he just starts beating on him, and you hear, and Lois is like, is that thunder? And then Batman's like, more likely bombs, and Lois just looks at him and says, or punches. And Superman's just standing there, and just says, okay, we need to, you know, get this baby delivered. You're a doctor. And he's like, yeah, I'm a doctor, but I haven't done this in years. And Superman says, well, I guess it's up to me. He's like, something like, okay, I'll do it, because Lois is like, it's up to you, Clark. And so we get this really cool panel, like, of him just delivering the baby, and it's just a really nice moment that Superman fans like myself have been waiting for years. It's so nice to see Lois and Superman back together, and not like New 52, how she just revealed his identity to everyone. That's so stupid. And so yeah, it was awesome to see, and it ends with a great moment where Superman, Lois, and the baby are all just standing there, and it looks awesome. And also, we can see between Thomas Wayne and Superman a moment that's amazing too, to where Thomas Wayne looks at Superman, he's like, you do everything to protect that child, no matter what, because, you know, he lost Bruce Wayne. He's very sad about that. And he says, you can count on it, I'll do it. And that was an awesome moment. To me, that moment was better than the moment to where Earth 2 Batman met pre-Flashpoint Batman, because that moment should have been amazing, but it was handled very poorly to me in Convergence issue 2, but this moment was handled much better, to where Thomas Wayne is like, you know, you need to protect your kid. I wasn't able to protect mine. And it was awesome. This issue is amazing. 10 out of 10. I absolutely loved it. Definitely go out and buy it. It's an amazing issue. Like, Convergence Superman number 2 is amazing. The first one was amazing. This one's even better. And just, I love seeing pre-Flashpoint Superman. I really hope they bring him back. Probably not, but if they do, that would just be amazing. Oh my gosh, I love this. Seeing pre-Flashpoint, pre-New 52 Superman back is amazing, and I just really want to see more of him. So yeah, those are my thoughts on these two books of Convergence. Also, I'm not going to go into detail, but the Nightwing and Oracle issue 2 was really good as well, so I'd suggest you guys buy that as well if you're a Nightwing or Oracle fan, or if you're a fan of that relationship and all that. That was a good issue. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Convergence book that I read this week. Well, I also read Adam, and that book was terrible. Don't buy issue 2 of Adam. But anyways, yeah, those are my thoughts. Please let me know in the comments below what are your guys' thoughts on all the Convergence books that you read. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.